Now, it does say Atlanta police officer shoots a black man dead at a fast food drive-thru, authorities say. And it actually came out, like the video actually came out yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, Friday, because today is Saturday, June the 13th. It says an Atlanta police officer shot and killed a man at a Wendy's drive-thru Friday night after he resisted arrest and struggled for an officer's taser, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation said in a statement. The GBI identified the slain man as Rayshard Brooks, 27, of Atlanta, who was African American. Witnesses provide video to investigators, that the GBI said on Twitter. The GBI is aware that there is a video posted on social media captured by witnesses in this incident. We are reviewing the video and the early investigative information in this case. We'll provide an update as soon as we can, the tweet said. And this is them, tweeting what they said. And you can actually, I will put the link of this website in the under the description, so y'all can look at it yourselves. Let's see. Brooks' killing comes amid global protests and discussion of racism and police use of force following the death of George Floyd last month in custody in Minneapolis. Atlanta has seen frequent protests, include some that turned violent. 6 Atlanta Police Department officers were facing charges of using excessive force during one, Fulton County District Attorney Paul Howard announced June 2nd. 2 of the officers were fired by Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms. Friday, officers responded to a call at 10:33 p.m. about a man sleeping in a parked vehicle in the drive-thru, causing other customers to drive around it, the GBI said in the statement. Police gave Brooks a field sobriety, which he failed, the GBI said. He resisted arrest and struggled with officers, the GBI said. An officer drew his taser, and witnesses said the man grabbed it, the statement said. An officer then shot him. Brooks was taken to a hospital where he died, the statement said. One officer was treated for an injury and released, the GBI said. CNN has reached out to the APD, GBI, and the mayor's office, but they have not responded. I thought Atlanta was higher than that. At a Wendy's in Southeast Atlanta, Carter Reed, who said he is a relative of Brooks, spoke with reporters and a crowd of people. I don't know how to do this because I never knew that I was going to have to do this, Reed said. Was it Red or Reed? Whatever. I've watched this on the internet, from the whole George Floyd situation to us coming together like we're doing, and this whole thing landed on my doorstep with my little cousin. I thought Atlanta was higher than that. I thought Atlanta was bigger than that, Reed said. We've been watching this happen for so many years with young black boys across the country just dying in vain, Reed said. I just don't want that to continue and keep happening like that. Former Democratic gubernatorial candidate and State House Minority Leader Stacey Abrams Abrams commented on Twitter. The killing of #Rashard Brooks in Atlanta last night demands we severely restrict the use of deadly force. Yes, investigations must be called for, but so too should accountability. Abrams wrote, sleeping in the drive-thru must not end in death. And that's her, tweeting this. The Georgia NAACP said Atlanta Police Chief Erica Shields should be fired immediately. The city of Atlanta must not only address this with their words, but also their actions, said President James Woodall in a media call. District Attorney investigating. The GBI is investigating at the request of an APD. The statement said, once completed, the case will be turned over to prosecutors for review. Howard, the district attorney, issued a statement Friday afternoon. My office has already launched an intense independent investigation of the incident, Howard said. Members of the Fulton County District Attorney's Office were on scene shortly after the shooting, and we have been in investigative sessions ever since to identify all of the facts and circumstances surrounding this incident. And CNN affiliate WBC reports this is a 40th police shooting the GBI has investigated in 2020. CNN Chandler Thornton and Alex Medeiros contributed to this report. Now, let's actually go back a little bit to when Stacey said the killing of Rashard Brooks in Atlanta last night demands we severely restrict the use of deadly force. Yes, investigations must be called for, but so too should accountability. Sleeping in the drive-thru must not end in death. Sleeping in a driveway must not end in death. So he was getting called on because he was sleeping in a drive-thru. So this man was shot to death because he was supposedly sleeping at a drive-thru. I swear, man, we getting killed for stupid ass reasons, and reasons that is really avoidable. Wait, what this? Oh, so that's the mayor. Okay. Yeah, man. Like at this point in history of America, black people should be strapped up like a motherfucker when it comes to these cops, man. Like, we should not be like, it's already to the point where if we're gonna go somewhere, it should be, in groups. And if something does happen, we always gotta have that one person or groups of people to actually record and other people to stop what the police are doing, because at this point, cops should not be doing what the hell they're doing, man. Like, cops killed so many black people that it's ridiculous that we still see videos of police officers beating the hell out of black people, tasing them, shooting them, and people don't really do anything to stop them. Like, you're just standing around, recording, but not going out there and being physical. And a lot of people don't even know that you can actually defend yourself against cops. Like, you actually can. Now, this is actually a recent, thing that happened. Like, it's pretty recent, so a lot of things not gonna come out, right away. So we just gotta give out a couple of days and let the other videos come out, because I'm pretty sure like Wendy's is going to release their video to the news outlets, and we're able to see a different angle of what actually happened. Like see like who actually called the cops on them. Like I don't know if this the people that actually, or the workers at Wendy's that actually called on him, or someone behind him called the cops on him, or somebody. But I will actually give out more updates on what is actually going on, because it seemed like to me like a lot of black people have gone through this. Like cops is actually going to your car and you're like, what the hell is going on? Like you're pretty shocked, and it's pretty hard to register what is going on. But in the meanwhile, you're trying to register what's going on. You have cops coming up to you, pulling you out of the car per se, or demand you get out the car, asking you a bunch of fucking questions that probably don't really mean anything. If you stand up for yourself, they try to think of whatever charges to throw at you would actually stick. And and then you start to see, and once that's going on, you start to see these videos where cops actually manhandling you, throwing you either against the cars or throwing you on the ground, trying to take power over you. And if you even think about trying to defend yourself, like if you even think about doing that, or make it seem like you're doing that, and the cops get a whiff of it, they'll try to because these cops always look around and shit to see if anybody's there. But if someone is actually there and the cops know it, they'll actually pull out the tasers and shit like that. But if the cops knows or realize that nobody's there, they'll just quickly pull out their pistol and just shoot him.